Hey guys, Justa guy here with another episode of Sky Factory 4. We're in our little lava hotbox, and we made some progress off camera. The chickens are over here now. They're all just sitting on a little half slab hopper, feeding in their eggs. I left access so I can breed them, and then sometimes the little baby chicks fall out, and I kill those occasionally. There's one over here, but I haven't killed them yet. I also did cows because I obviously forgot I needed milk too for cakes. I did it off camera after looking at it because the breed cycles of animals is super high. It's 20 minutes for them to grow up. You only cut off like 10% or something if you feed them their food, wheat or seeds, depending on what they are. Chickens are 15 minutes, cows are 20, and then the breed cycle is like 15 minutes as well. So it takes forever to grow animals. Same with plants. Like they basically grow about the same speed as trees, basically. Like every couple minutes you'll look at a tick. So I did the cows off camera, but it's pretty simple. It's the same as the chickens, really. You just make some seeds, just a piece of wheat, some seeds, and leather. And the easiest way to get leather is a drying rack, and you can put almost any kind of meat, fish, beef if you had it, but it doesn't do chicken, so it turns it into leather in a drying rack. So that's what I did to get my seeds. And I got lucky and I got 2 cows out of 2 seeds each. So I got 4 cows to start with. You can also get it from the market. Almost all the animal seeds are here. But it does take 16 corn. And I never got corn so far. And I've been eating melons because I've been getting hungry. And my little system still works. You know, dump stuff in here. It filters in there. I built up quite a bit of stuff because I'm going to need stuff later, but hopefully I got everything I need. So let's go back to our cake. We need a cake. We need 3 buckets of milk. And I'm not sure if I made enough buckets. I made some buckets, but I forgot I needed 3. Unfired. So I know I had 1 cooking. I forgot I needed 3. Almost makes me wish I had 1.14 so I could cook things faster. But I don't know if buckets would be covered by anything. We got this. So let's go milk some cows, and we'll wait for the other bucket to come. Obviously, just like vanilla, you just right-click. The clay buckets do work, and it won't melt because it's not hot. So we can make our cake. I don't know if they have a delay. I know in vanilla you can only milk so often. So let's go back to our cake. We have some eggs in our little thing. We have the wheat in here. That recipe doesn't work. I might have to do this manually. It doesn't seem like it recognizes the clay buckets. I'm hoping clay buckets work. 2 sugar, and then an egg. Wasn't quite sure on the recipes. There we go. So we can actually make another one if we want to, but for now this is good enough. Now all the portals seem to work off cakes in this mod. So Nether's obviously easy, just a bunch of obsidian, but I'm not going there just yet. The end takes Eyes of Enders, which is easy if you have Enderman. Basically, any sapling makes the overworld cake, which is the return portal if you want to move one. Lost Cities, I'm not quite sure where that goes, but I'm curious what it takes. It's a brewing stand, really. Oh, block of diamond. Chocolate cake. Oreo, cheese. So it's basically food cakes after that. So the other thing to mention is just stone swords and arrows. Stone swords are obviously simple. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Okay, well, we got enough stone swords. Arrows. We only need 4. Oh wow, it filled up even my chest of air things. Okay, now we can make many hunting cakes if we wanted to. There we go. Wow, it didn't even use up any of these stone swords. Well, I might need them because I'm going to also be making a mob farm is the plan of this. Because the hunting dimension's cool that it's always night, and mobs have like a slight health boost and stuff, but they also drop better loot and experience points. So where do we want to put this? Preferably, I think here for now, because it needs a solid block. If you put it on glass, you might go somewhere weird. So let's see what this does. Now, when I played this in Subtech, it was super dangerous, because as soon as you spawned in, enemies were everywhere. So I might have to jump and... Oh, okay. If I fall in, I might kill myself. So it's just a void. Okay, that's nice to know. We can get rid of some of these swords. I mean, I might need them, but to be honest, I don't want to carry around 32 swords or whatever I have on me. Okay, so I don't have a crafting table, so we need to go back. I also need a light source. It's super dark. That's interesting. It's a void. I did not know that. Now, we don't have access to even so much as redstone right now. So making any kind of sophisticated mob farm might be a little difficult. Now, we could... Let's take all these with us so we can throw them away. And let's make a crafting table on a stick. That was one of the options we had early on. Okay, that recipe does not want to work. This lets us have a crafting table without, you know, obviously carrying a crafting table around. So we can just right click this and have a full crafting table wherever we are. So we got a bunch of slabs, and let's see what we can do with this. Oops. That moved for some reason. It says 6 out of 6 slices, but it doesn't seem to go away when you click on it, which is nice. I'd hate to get stranded because the teleportations ran out. So, we want to go out at least 24 blocks. And my mouse is going weird or something, because I'm like triple put blocks down. That is so weird. I think my mouse is sticking. Luckily in this mod, I guess they have a thing where you can break top blocks without the bottom. I'm not sure if I can... Yeah, I can do this. So 2. I'm going to build out here real quick and I'll come back to you guys. Alright guys, I'm back. I built a little more than I thought I would. This is 24 blocks out. I had a lot of trouble. I don't know. I cleaned my mouse a little bit, but I was getting like double or triple blocks when I push it once on my right click. It's weird because I've never had any trouble with my right click before, but it just suddenly started like extra placing blocks and it was making building almost impossible. I cleaned it. It seems to be fine. I don't know. It never seemed to stick, but it was double clicking or something. But first one I built too was a mess up because I put it exactly 24 blocks away. Like I started building the thing right here, I think. The problem is nothing spawned, like at all. I think this mod pack has a one chunk border around the spawn point where things don't spawn just so you don't get killed the second you spawn or something. So, but once I went out a little bit, it works. It's just a really basic box with a 3-high roof. Unfortunately, they do fall back a little bit. I could make it smaller, but I also did this. Probably should get rid of these. But it still doesn't spawn super great. And I think it's because the default for this is 100. Like you spawn 100 blocks in the air. And I know the lower in the world you are, the faster the spawn, so... But yeah, this is hard because they're tougher than normal. And my, but they still can't hit me even though they can see me when they're farther away. All they have to worry about is baby zombies. So yeah, this was my idea to get bone meal faster, but as you can see, the spawns just aren't there. I'm not sure what is up with that. I don't know if they turned spawns down a little bit. But like even waiting a couple minutes, there's just not much there. But I'll use it occasionally, but I'm going to push for iron to get a better like mob farm set up with some redstone and stuff. So yeah, that's going to be our next thing. The iron sapling. Now, the metallic saplings, iron, tin, and everything else, they aren't normal. You can't just create them. You have to cast them. So you pour molten iron on top of an acacia sapling. And to get an acacia sapling, you can put an apple sapling in there. I guess. You get an apple sapling. Okay, guys, I feel like a complete idiot. But yeah. So for iron saplings, like I was trying to show you a second ago, but I had to re-record because I made such a big error. You need to get a tree. You can't just build it. You have to cast it with a smelter. You pour molten iron on it onto an acacia sapling. But to get an acacia sapling, you need an apple sapling. To get apple saplings, you need to get apple seeds, which I was typing in before. And the easiest way to get apple seeds is either the market if you have an excess of beetroots, or just crush an apple. And you get apple juice too if you want. Now you should have some apples, I think. Oh, I've never grown a regular oak tree. So, how do I get a regular oak tree? There we go. Just a dirt sapling. Okay. So let's get our dirt saplings somewhere on here. We'll put them in our water bucket with a chicken. Oh, we got some dye left in there. So we want to get an empty hand. I don't know why chickens... Oops. Got my white chicken. They love to sit in these cauldrons for some reason. Whatever. Left click? I guess not. You just gotta break it. I thought you could shift click with the right to empty it out, but I pick it up because of the pick it up mod. So let's get some water. Did I lose my bucket? Oh yeah, I made the cobblestone generator or something I made. Took a bucket. That is very buggy and weird. I wonder if that was my mouse messing up again. Double clicking within the same second. Okay, so water. There's saplings. So we got 2 oak saplings. Now we need some apples. So I'm gonna grind off screen for a little bit because this could take a while. Alright. Alright guys, that really didn't take too long. It says like 30% chance to get 3, but I got a ton in no time. So what we're gonna do is crush these bad boys. I don't want sap just yet. Actually, let's just... Oh, you have to put it in the bucket, so yeah, let's get rid of that. Let's get some apple juice, just for the heck of it. So we crush these, get our apple seeds. You don't necessarily need this many, but I said why not? I had 10 apples. And then, yeah, so let's take some bone meal, speed this up. Oops. Yeah, twerking does not work on these until they're a tree. Let's get our crook. Let's see if we can get a couple saplings. Probably should make a bone crook. I just don't have exactly an infinite source of bone right now. I was hoping the mob farm would solve that issue, but there we go. So we got a couple. Right? Yeah, 7. So let's just put a couple in our little bonsai pots for now. Not that I need apples, but whatever. So, we got our pot. Now we just put these in some water, I think, to get acacias, right? Uses cauldron. Yeah, water and to get acacia. And the duck's in there again. They love those little things. It's practically a duck bath. Oh, it takes 2 things of water, I think. So we got acacia. But we still need our iron, right? So let's look. We need to get molten iron. And the easiest way for us to do that, probably not to look through here. I'm pretty sure the advancement tells you. Yeah. Obtain iron amber and use the Tinker's complement to melt it. So let's look at iron amber. We obviously need the Tinker's thing first, but that's not a problem. Space is kind of a problem. So we need coal, gravel, sand, and clay. And I have all that. Unfortunately, I am dealing with a storage system. So sand. I don't think I said bone, but I'm going to take some anyway. Gravel, coal, clay. Pretty sure that's all at once. Only make one, huh? Or did I just not click it right? Oh, I didn't get enough gravel. Whatever, I only need one. So we got that. Just dump these in there for now. Same with the eggs. There we go. So now we need Tinker's construct. We need a melter and a tank. Now you can make a heater, but the heater won't melt tin. I mean iron. It only melt tin and clay and other stuff. So if you want to use solids like wood and all that, that's fine. But you know, for my purposes, it's going to be obsolete pretty fast. So porcelain is just clay and bone meal. You can also use seared bricks. But that takes grout. Come on. Here we go. Which is gravel, sand, and clay. So it takes more materials. I just find it to be easier to use porcelain. I do prefer the look of seared brick. This is just so much easier to make. Especially since I have to grind everything up. Well, that's probably more than I need. I didn't know if I'd have enough. I thought I might have to make some more bone. Let's go up here. Probably should make a little cut here because it's gonna take a while to cook all that up. Alright guys, cooked up 31 of them so far. It's doing good. And I did expand my storage a little bit. I'm running out of room, seriously. But just some for the storage of more items. But yeah, I really need to expand my base or get better storage. But can't do either right now, so let's get this. Melter. Porcelain melter. Piece of glass. Oh, I know I have glass. Not a lot of it apparently. But I have glass. Oops. Melter. There we go. Don't want to make the wrong thing. The heater, you know, would be a good thing with how much wood I have, but I'm gonna go with the tank. Because I do have unlimited lava. Not just around me, but also the fact that I can make it in the cobblestone cauldron easily enough. So, yeah, I'm not sure where to put this. I think I'm gonna have to get rid of my garden. Oopsie. Give me a dirt block. Oh, come on. Because it's a farmland, it won't let me take the dirt block. There we go. Oh, that's good enough for now, I guess. Just put it right here, I guess. I mean, it's not skyblock, but it's almost more restrictive. So, need a tank, and a melter. Oh, we need a faucet and a basin. Or a cauldron, actually. Faucet, right? Yeah. So we need at least one of these. We'll make two. So we're gonna have a basin too. Let's make a basin. Bog standard. How many? Oops, wrong one. And then let's do a casting table or whatever. Yeah. Oh, I don't have enough. I should have more. I don't think I even need this yet. But okay. So I'll put one on this side, one on that side. Cast the table over there, basin there. So all we gotta do is put our acacia saplings. Oh, did I? Yeah. Here we go. I had another one somewhere, but I must have put it in something. But here's this. Put this in there. And we got our iron amber. Now we did skip tin. You can make tin. First, and then get a tin bucket, which won't melt, but I'm not too worried. So, we got any lava in here? No, we don't. Such a full inventory. Welcome to modern Minecraft. Come on. Oh. Can't put the cobblestone in there when there's no torch, huh? There we go. Now this is the tricky part. If you don't click it just right, you end up putting the lava on the ground, which can be bad. Now if I had a fluid pipe, I could pipe it in there directly, I think. But unfortunately I just have the bundled pipes, and they can't transfer fluids, but they don't extract it. And if you look at the extraction fluid pipe, it takes gold, and a dropper, and an iron plate. But yeah, it's really nice, but can't make it just yet. So we need our other buckets, because we might need more than one lava source, I'm not sure. No, we don't. But we'll still do that anyway. So now we pour this on the sapling. I think I know what the problem is. For whatever reason, you can't have a faucet underneath the front, I think. Or not. Maybe it's that way? Oh, I guess it is. It's on the table. And that's how all the metallic ones work. Tin, gold, whatever. You put a sapling in there. It changes what sapling you need, I think. I think tin saplings take something else. Birch. Yeah. So, need different ones. But we got our ironwood. This is really, really important. Because iron lets us have many things. The big one I want is this. It's called Justa fan. From cyclic mod. This takes a redstone repeater, iron, and stone, and it blows enemies up to 16 blocks away or whatever. For just that and redstone power. You don't need anything else. And considering mob grinders are locked behind a prestige point, it's the best I'm going to get before I get prestige points. You also get redstone and lapis and all that, but redstone's the other big one that you get from iron. You go to Redstone Saplings. It's just iron resin. Iron resin, petrified resin, a coal saplings, and red dye. Now, red dye is easy because we had those red flowers from bone mealing some dirt. Or you can just use this too. So all we need is an iron resin or two. And we can use this. Oh, I got another one on my first sapling. That's pretty awesome. I didn't notice. Okay, so we go over here. Hopefully I have our resin. Yes. Okay, so petrified nickel. I have these things. I wish this was connected up to my crafting system, but you can't have everything. And this would never fit in a chest. I mean, so many trees, so many drops. Actually, yeah, let's take those instead of the bottle. So now we got redstone. We have redstone, we have iron, and in the next episode we can have a really awesome mob farm. But there's another thing I really, really want. As you've heard, it's small here, really small. Collector, I think it is. Another cyclic mod. Drains fluid that is nearby, filling it with blocks, right? Just take some gunpowder, which I can get from my mob farm. I'll try to grind some creepers and stuff off screen. Terracotta, which is just baked clay. Pistons, which is just, redstone and iron. Oops. And a dropper, an iron block, which is, it's a lot of iron. But drains fluid is nearby and below and filling it with blocks. So I could put this hopefully on the ground and it'll start taking all this lava beneath me and replace it with cobblestone or whatever. And that'll let me expand. Now it sucks that it doesn't seem to go horizontally or vertically. But I could always, tunnel up or tunnel over and then drop it down. So I'm hoping that's going to let me easily and quickly expand my little area here. Because it's just small here. And I mean, I do have the hunting dimension, but not only is it dark there all the time and not very pretty, but I think it's kind of cheating to just build everything there and basically abandon my lava prison. Just like it would be cheating if I built entirely in the nether or something. But yeah, guys, this is going to be the end of this episode. We got our iron sapling. We got our melter. We sort of got a mob farm, even though things went very wrong there. But yeah, guys, this is Just a Guy signing off. Catch you later. Bye.